Yeah, this is a mission control. What the fuck are you on, motherfucker? Did they piss test you for this mission or what? Alright, blast off. They're very popular. And then they wound up in the hands of old, the Delta guys in the Mississippi. That's basically how it got started. If you actually look through here, you can see that spun cone. See it in there?
Oh yeah.
Is it raining? And in juke joints, you had knife fights, you had drunks, you had people playing cards. You just had a lot of noise, and almost anything that could happen. And you were getting paid in food, you were getting paid in booze, and you got paid in money. But you had to keep playing no matter what was going on, and you needed to be heard, and that's why they picked up these guitars, because they could be heard. They needed the amplification sound that this gave, because they played in juke joints, and on the Saturdays and Sundays when people weren't working. When you take those 8 screws off and you lift that plate off, you realize it's completely ornamental and just to protect that bridge. I didn't know it was inside when I bought my first one. I had no idea it was not just a bridge and a metal plate on the outside. When I started learning about it, before I took it apart, and there's this, and I had no idea what it was going to feel like. I took the cone out, and it literally is so thin, and it's spun aluminum cones, and it's just like a pie tin. It's so fragile. In order to describe those 3 types, your tri-cone, your single cone biscuit bridge, and your what is actually a dobro is an 8-leg spider bridge with a cone that was developed after the fight over the biscuit bridge, and people just look at them and they automatically call them dobros because they don't know what's called reso hangout, which to me means resonator guitar, which is what they really should be called. They're resonator guitars. What's inside decides whether it's a dobro, a single cone biscuit bridge, or a tri-cone. But they basically are all resonator guitars. There's a lot of information out there that you have to go through in order to figure out. Well, the history is there, but to understand what's behind that plate and why some are called the dobro and some aren't, technically, is basically what's underneath that plate. And everybody just sort of lumps them, but I mean, I've seen them old ones from the 30s for $20,000 that are beat up. And they say the best way to record one of these is to just mic it. People have tried putting piezoelectric pickups or a pickup right at the bottom of the neck And as far as the cost of the instrument goes, it just drives it down. Plus you altered, especially if you do it to a national guitar.
Is it raining?
Oh, oh boy. They were selling diesel like it was water. Oh shit, have you seen the price of bottled water these days? Fuck, can't make no money doing that shit. Hell, my pee costs less than water. And water should be free. Free. It's, when the fuck did somebody put it in a bottle and say, here, buy this? Just got it out of the stream right there. Fuck me. Alright, I'm flipping out. Let me go have a smoke and some. Guess what? Water. Yeah, this is a mission control. This is a mission control.